The 3rd U.S. Infantry, or Old Guard, was founded in 1784 and is the oldest active infantry unit in the Army. Stationed at Fort Myer, Virginia, near Arlington Cemetery, the unit conducts about 8 military funerals each day and has participated in presidential and state funerals since 1948. American History TV visited Fort Myer to observe preparations for cemetery missions and to learn about the history of the 3rd Infantry and funeral caissons.
My name is Staff Sergeant Robert Maskey. I'm a squad leader in the Caisson Platoon. Right now we're doing TAC prep in the morning for all of the missions. There's 20 funeral missions a day in Arlington Cemetery. There's 8 full honors that we pull. The full honors funerals are usually for Sergeant Major above, Medal of Honor recipients, and for active duty soldiers and for officers. So there's 8 of those a day.
The caisson came about, first instance we've found is during the war with Mexico in the late 1840s. During that time, a colonel's body, according to one account, is carried away from the battlefield as part of the procession on the caisson that was present on the battlefield. It was during that time that the U.S. Army's artillery came about of its own age, and so artillery was heavily used in the war against Mexico, and as part of that, it's continued on through today. Civil War, it was used quite a bit to ferry bodies away when an ambulance was not available, and through today, it's still used. A caisson, what we think of today as the caisson is actually 2 parts. It's the limber and the caisson. The limber is the front part, the caisson being the rear part of the wagon, if you will. It's used to carry the tools, the artillery that was used for a battery firing a gun. Often they had to go back to the supply lines to restock, get ammunition maybe. And so since they were going back, they could carry a body, either a hurt or a dead soldier, back to the field hospital.
This is Elvira. She's the section horse. I'm just pulling her out of her stall and getting her ready for the day. We're going to be getting them out in the stall so that they don't roll around in their bedding and get dirty. And then this way we'll go put the tack on them and have them looking all nice to go out in the cemetery.
The most well-known state funeral that the Old Guard participated in was the Kennedy funeral. That's because it was a nationally watched event on live television. People saw many elements of the Old Guard in action as part of that. The caisson, of course, conveying the remains of the president to his final resting place.
Chapter 66, United States Army, Lieutenant Colonel Will. Lee, ready. Quick, ready. Caisson, hold, hold.
You can view more American Artifacts programs online at cspanvideo.org. Enter American Artifacts in the search box.